if you can believe it or not, there are still people that are pissed off about the way that Naruto ended. During the winter break, I kind of disconnected myself from the internet, unless it was just watching movies. I didn't do anything because I was just like, I needed a break, you know? And then slowly, I began to get back into the swing of things, and I went on Tumblr. I haven't posted anything there in a while. But I just went there, just to check to see what was up, because there are people there that really support me, that really like me there. So I just want to see what was up with them. Come to find out that one of the bloggers that supported me on the site ended up deleting their blog, and I didn't know why. Like, I just would read like a lot of posts like, oh, she left because she got hated on, and I'm like, wait, if this is true, what the fuck happened? And I've talked to her and her boyfriend on and off here and there. Both of them are from Germany, and she answered, and she said she basically had 17,000 followers, and she had to delete it because the hate was just too much. So I was like, okay, where did all this hate come from? Like, what did you say to be hated on this badly that you had to leave? And she's like, well, it's people think that and they're accusing me of being homophobic. What exactly did you say to allow people or encourage people to start perceiving you in this manner, to be homophobic? Turns out the only thing she said was that Naruto and Sasuke, Narusasu, the couple, by the way, her blog is mostly Naruto and Hinata related. She said that Naruto and Sasuke being together was never really an option because it's not a yaoi manga. Naruto is a shonen. People got butthurt, started sending her tons of hate messages, to the point where it even got to the point where they were saying, hey, you should go kill yourself, all right? And yes, if you read that once or twice, in a couple of months, it's not going to bother you. But if you get that message every single day, if you're constantly opening up messages that say, you should probably commit suicide, that tends to get under your skin a little bit. By the way, just a little bit of a tip. If you plan on supporting a cause, or you support a cause right now, call me crazy, but I think telling other people to go kill themselves is probably not going to help your cause. This is one of the posts that she wrote before she left. You can read it if you have time. It seems pretty rational to me, but people were still blowing it out of proportion, and it didn't even matter what she said to defend herself. She had to leave. She even contacted Tumblr support before leaving, trying to seek help from them, and all Tumblr support said was like, well, maybe you shouldn't be visiting these blogs that are hating on you. I'm sorry, you would have to be an absolute moron to go and visit stuff where they're constantly going to be hating on you. She wasn't going looking for this shit. She was just constantly receiving hate messages. And this has mostly nothing to do with real homophobia. What it does have everything to do with is the fact that people are upset about not getting their way because Kishimoto paired up Naruto and Hinata, and they still can't get over that shit. So they find any excuse they can to hate on other people. You actually gave a shit about inequality problems within your community, odds are you probably wouldn't be spending so much time on Tumblr. Instead, you would be calling up your representatives and be like, hey man, if you do that shit, I'm not going to vote for you anymore. Okay, you passed that bill, it's over. They could be organizing with other members of their community and pushing for a cause. Instead, no. Instead, they go on Tumblr and they write their little hashtag and they use Naruto as a springboard, and all the hate they have against the Naruto ending is somehow magically justified because according to them, Kishimoto is some prejudiced motherfucker, even though they constantly fucking followed this show. And if you're a decent, okay person that happens to be a Naruto fan, and you can communicate yourself in a mature way, even if you disagree with what I'm saying, then you're not part of the problem at all. I'm talking about the other people that are like, look, listen, and this is how ridiculous things are getting. So once upon a time, she made this edit and she posted it. You can take a look at it here. So you see the rookies, right? And I mean, if you pay attention, you'll notice that Choji is missing. Okay, but he's missing because Kishimoto didn't draw him in that chapter. I believe it's chapter 538. He wasn't part of that chapter, so she just made this picture, a pretty nice edit there that she posted. You know what people started calling her? You're a fat phobe. You deliberately left Choji out of this. Fuck you. You hate fat people. Everything is a phobia now. What the fuck is going on? Next time, I'm gonna make my own edit of all the Naruto villains, and I'm not gonna have Orochimaru in that picture, and people are gonna start calling me a pedophile phobe. And I can already anticipate what these idiots are gonna say with what I just said. You're probably gonna say, did you just compare fat people to pedophiles? If you honestly think that that's what I meant with what I just said, then congratulations. Go grab yourself a medal, because I think you just graduated from the stupid academy. Don't put words in my mouth, okay? Oh, and by the way, I got news for you. If you don't like me, if you don't like this video, you're a Sawyerphobe. I'm sorry, you're a Sawyerphobe. I don't want you in my channel. Don't you see that the same hate you, like the offended, the victims, are complaining about getting is the exact same hate that some of you keep spouting out and giving on to others? And I'll be honest, a lot of people don't like me on Tumblr. They don't. They call me a misogynist. And to be honest, I don't lose sleep over that. One, because I know it's not true. I have a pretty good community of people and friends that I can count on that know the real me. So whatever happens online, it's something extra that happens, okay? Those are my nakama, and I'm so grateful that they are part of my life, because even though we have different opinions, sometimes we disagree, and they have different ideologies from my own, I'm so glad to be friends with this diverse group of people, because they've made me a better person. And that's really what life is about. Getting along with people that don't necessarily think like you, but at their core, you know that you can connect with them, because we're all human and there has to be some commonality between us. What did piss me off at one point was, I think there was this feminist that was like attacking me and calling me a misogynist, which, again, those are just names. They don't really affect me. And I know it's not true. But what really did piss me off were the reasons that she was giving for why I was automatically a misogynist. I think I had made a joke of either Sakura or Karin, and this person was saying, oh no, of course he's gonna be a misogynist, like automatically assuming that I am, because his male white privilege is just blinding him from the fucking truth. And it was something along the lines of, Sawyer doesn't know what discrimination is, he's never fucking experienced it. That got me. I was like, oh. ¿Qué te tengo que hablar en español para que entiendas que soy mexicano, pendejo, pinche estúpido animal? Don't ever tell me I don't know what discrimination is, you little piece of trash, that I don't know what it's like to not be accepted, to not fit in. Shut up. You don't know me, okay? I will tell you stories, all right, about my life, of things I've seen and lived through. And I will have to change that diaper every fucking hour, because you'll be pissing your pants, swimming in your own shit. That said, this video really isn't about me. The reason I decided to make this video was because of this, and this is part of the conversation that I had with the same person. She said I couldn't take it anymore and started to feel depressed. I didn't eat for 2 days and cried all the time. And that was the moment I decided to delete my blog once and for all. It makes me sad that people feel the need to tell others to kill themselves over the internet. But I guess those people will never realize how serious cyberbullying really is. Bottom line is, straight, gay, black, Asian, Caucasian, Canadian, it doesn't matter, all right? What really matters is your character and how you treat people, especially how you treat people that disagree with you. And the fact that there are people out there that are using Naruto the series as an excuse, as a platform to foster and generate hate, just makes me know that basically they didn't learn shit from the series. And speaking of Naruto the ending, the final cover for the volume, I think it's volume 72, came out. I'll show you a picture of it right now. It actually reminds me a lot of this one, so like father, like son. Leave me a comment, tell me your thoughts about this whole thing down below, subscribe to my channel, like the video if you did, and I'm sorry you had to see this, but sometimes when you're an adult, sometimes you have to change diapers. It's part of the job. Catch you guys later. Bye.